Welcome to my first live on YouTube. We're getting the group prepped to work. We are going to clear on helplessness and hopelessness. It's an energy that is sort of floating around in the ethers because there's a lot happening on the planet right now, and the clearing is already beginning. My spiritual team is prepping the group to work and doing all of the clearing. That can be done without research, and the bulk of the clearing happens at the beginning and the ends of these clearings. So we're letting that happen, and yeah, we're going through epic times and tumultuous times, really. It is, things are very, very unstable, and being resilient is paramount to our survival. So I want to make sure that we set our intention for the clearing so that we can receive the benefits of this work. So sit back and relax while my spirit team gets your spirit team ready to work, and we start doing the clearing with SRT, spiritual response therapy. It's an intuitive healing practice that connects me with my high self. You may see me do this anywhere. I thought it was in an hour. John, we're in daylight savings time. Hi. We're in Texas and the time changed here, and I think that's the normal change. So I think you're in Europe somewhere. It is 6 p.m. Central Standard Time now. So on Saturday night they did the clock forward thing, daylight savings time. I think that daylight saving time ends or begins. I'm not sure what it is. It's confusing. Yes, I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're here, and hopefully you got a few minutes to hang out with us. So I'm going to keep moving with the clearing. So we've got to be resilient all levels, and the work that I do is energetic. So the helplessness and the hopelessness, let's check the group's positive on helplessness. I get 100%, no, 70%, and the negative on helplessness, 30%, positive on hopeless, 70, negative on hopeless, 0. So it's important to have those numbers opposite. We are going to, yes, spring forward. It's very bright on here, so this is me looking at the camera to see the comments. So yeah, I'm glad you can still hang out here. Helpless and being helpless and hopeless is a pretty common human experience, unfortunately, and it can happen when life gets really super challenging. It can happen when we're under chronic stress or trauma, and it can happen with addiction. It can happen just the feeling of a lack of control of life, and right now there's so much happening that we definitely feel like we can't control things, and we can't. So we really have to get comfortable with that and maybe just work with the things that we can control. So I'm still soothing my throat. I got hit with some allergies last week. That's why I had to reschedule this. But let's see what the charts have to say for us. This is a sample clearing of what it's like to work with me one-on-one. The work is usually beneficial. People usually feel lighter. And in order to know if it's working, I would say you kind of check in when you think about life or where you feel helpless or hopeless, and before the clearing, and then you check back in after the clearing. So let's, they're still clearing. They're not really talking to me. They're not really showing me anything. I think there's a lot, and what happens is usually like a collective energy. So a lot of people that are light workers and empaths pick up energies from those they live with, from their partners, their family, whoever. Also, with this work, we know it can come with contracts or agreements to take on other people's energy, or if you have Savior Messiah complex, lots of reasons we take on other people's energy. But to me, what I've noticed about this energy right now of feeling helpless and hopeless, it's happening at a multidimensional level, and it's happening at a galactic and world level. And what that means is world energies. There's something called world energies. It's important for you to know your energy field and to keep your energy field clear. Know what's yours and what's not yours. When we start thinking about something, you're basically connecting into that energy. Think about it as a murmuration of birds. You know, when the birds are fish, they all like do this thing and fly together, right, in the sky. And so when we think about something, we get caught in that energy, and there we go. And then it takes us away. And the first time that Spirit showed me this was when the pandemic first hit in, 2019. And I could feel all of this fear and weirdness, and like I started feeling like I had the virus, and I didn't. And what it was is they showed me I had connected to a field basically of energy. So the top part of my head was in this bubble of energy. This is this murmuration that I'm talking about. And when I would think about it, I felt it. So what they told me to do was just push myself down and out of it. And it was gone immediately. So that's what I'm going to encourage you to do. Ask yourself, is this mine? Is this not mine? You can play with it and just give it away. Just like, this isn't mine, this belongs to the world. And we have to not get caught up in the world, because the world is kind of crazy right now. So we're going to separate ourselves and be our own sovereign being. So what are we clearing, Spirit? I know they just have cleared so much already, because I can feel the pendulum and the energy is already lighter. We're going to clear the Godhead, and that is a level of consciousness, of soul consciousness. We're going to clear spirit archetypes. So a lot of this work, if you're new to the work, you may not understand what's happening, and you don't have to understand to receive the benefits. So we're going to clear the blocks of positive potential of spirit, which is, the archetypes are like the blueprint, and everybody has this blueprint and the pattern. So we're going to clear energies of blocks to order, self-esteem, forgiveness, freedom, blocks of sympathy, sincerity, love of life, abundance, wholeness, friendliness, love of life, concern, and self-forgiveness. And this is the potential for both positive and negative. And let's clear injustice, alcoholism, depression, self-punishment, self-limitation, self-destruction, frustration, fear of life, health abuse, illness, helplessness, guilt, and fear of life. So clear all of that from the collective all the way back to spirit, from the original 13 bodies and minds. So we all have this particular print that we're made from. Let's clear our high self and our spirit team of these energies too. If we have it, usually they have it too. So let's clear them. What's next to clear on helplessness and hopelessness? '21. Are you showing me the hometown, the house, the area? Yeah. So clear everybody's hometown, clear their house, their devices, the appliances, the area, all the energies that can be cleared. Run the violet flame through there. Run a gold flame, a white flame, the emerald rays, all the rainbow rays, all the colors that are necessary. Bring that through the area and clean it up for 6-mile radius. Clear the new one universe. Final items in the universe charts, my chart 21. So yeah, if you're new to SRT, it's spiritual response therapy. All the links are in the description if you want to know more about it. We're going to clear the 7 seals and bottomless pit, alpha to omega, clear, search, and harmonize. Clear the odds and ends, the all the bodies and minds, the DNA. Open up everybody to receive their greater good. Clear the hive mind. So yeah, the hive mind, that's also like the murmuration, it's like the bees. They're all working in a certain way. They all have a program, and they are programmed to do that. So when we connect to that, so make sure you clear all the programs for everybody to be part of this hive mind, of the chaos of the world, of the helplessness and the hopelessness. Clearing all the overwhelming negative emotions and situations. So the hive mind, if we get caught up in that, then you just can't tell what's yours and not yours, and you start believing it, because it becomes part of your mind, a part of your consciousness. It's really important to take care of our consciousness and our minds. So we're clearing chart 17. Clear Savior and Messiah complex. You don't have to save the world. You have to save yourself, though. Nobody's going to do that for you. Clear susceptibility to lower forces. Clear unwillingness to learn, unwillingness to cooperate, unwillingness to let go of beliefs, unwillingness to accept change. Please give everybody a spiritual kick and show them what their life would be like if they give up this unwillingness. Because we do have a part to play. It's our lives, and we're an important part of this. So your responsibility is to the light, and that's the light inside of you. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you. Yes. Savior and Messiah. Desire to suffer. Clear desire to suffer. Clear blocks of the creative force. Reasons behind conscious programs. Clear all issues. Hidden vows. Do all the fine-tuning for everybody that needs the work, that will accept the work. That's your only job, is to accept the healing, to accept your part in the healing, and be willing to heal, be open to heal. Let's clear higher level blocks. Yeah, a lot of us have a lot of conditioning, a lot of beliefs, ways and things that when we grew up, we became conditioned to think that we had to act and behave and do all this stuff and save the world. And it's a great goal. I'm not telling you to go out there and not do the work. Do the work. Oh, yes, let's clear beings of God consciousness blocking. Let's clear archons and all the contracts and agreements that people have with archons. If you don't know what archons are, please look that up. We're going to clear AI challenges and any past lives and other lifetimes that we have with AI. A lot of us, that's a specific clearing that you may have had some lives with AI technology. I know I had a lot of lives that I had to clear. Very specifically, I had to clear that for years, for a while, in order to actually be to use the artificial intelligence. And I'm just talking phones and things like that. But a lot of us had lives in Atlantis that where the technology blew up. And then that'll affect our ability to use AI in a positive way, because it's all good. It's just a matter of how it's used. Is it used with love, or is it used to harm? Clear the higher level blocks, the programs in the subconscious of one, clearing programs in the conscious mind of one, programs in the subconscious of I am. 9th level Supreme Council blocks, subconscious of the I am, blocks from God over Son, programs of one. So yeah, there's a specific level that we reach in our ascension, and it is called one. So we need to clear everybody up to one and pass through the blocks and attune the soul to spirit so that we never feel separated again. So we're going to work with the restructuring council, and let's get everybody in tune and make the necessary corrections and clear the infinity stream and connect everybody back to the light through the one. Thank you. Okay. We're clearing the energy of helplessness and hopelessness. Hi, Michael. You're welcome. I'm glad you're able to join us. It's very bright out here. But yeah, it's 6 o'clock. 6 left or 6 now. I don't know. Are you in the U.S., Michael? I know John is in Europe. We are going to clear the new one universe. Refine consciousness. Douse for words on other lists. Is that what you're showing me? I don't have another list. Refine consciousness. Chart 20, 21. Chart 20. I don't think I did 20. I did 22. I did 21. Chart 20. Let's clear everybody's life force. Clear for joy of living. Clear spiritual greed. clear failure to thrive. Yes. Increase everybody's life force. Give everybody a reason to live. It's definitely a contributor to feeling helpless or hopeless. So we need to have a reason to live, even if it's just tiny, just very, very small things. And remember to ask for help if you need it. You know, get some friends, call some family members, friends. If you need a mental health counselor, I'm sure there's lots of help available out there. We need to develop some coping skills, some positive, healthy coping skills, and to practice self-care. Sometimes when I'm going through a really tough time, breaking goals down into just tiny little minutiae, it's like, wow, I made it through another day. So sometimes we can really get knocked down by life, and it makes us feel very helpless and hopeless. So I hope that you can find the help that you need. Let's clear everybody's blocks to finding the support and the help that they need and the care. To remember to be gentle with yourselves, right? That is really, really important. Yes, the birds agree. I love that guy. He's here every morning. Okay, reason to live. Can we clear that? Yes, joy. Thriving. Let's clear everybody's to be able to thrive through all of this, to be resilient, to bounce back. Even if life knocks you down, we can bounce back. And you just build resilience. Every time we face a challenge in our life, we build resilience. So, anything else to clear, heal, or do? There's more to do. Do I need to look at the charts? No. Can you do that? Does anybody have any questions for me? I think we're winding it down. And the fun part of, you know, I'm going to try doing some spontaneous live clearings and just kind of hop on and ask for questions and do clearings and see, you know, check in on you guys and see how you're doing. They're doing some work for us. I think some other new people have kind of popped in. Hi, welcome. Set your intention to receive the healing. And that's all you have to do is be open to accept the work. Go back and listen to it. I think it'll be here posted. Let's get, I think they're doing all the mop up, cross check, wrap up, all the lists. There's like tons of other charts in the spiritual realms, and my team is working with your team and they know how to do the clearing. Hi, you were on the other link. We'll watch the replay. Yeah, hi, Nicole. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is my very first time doing this, and that's the link it gave me, and I think I couldn't connect to that post that I made because it's not like Facebook. And so this is the first time, so I'm glad you joined us. Yes, please watch the replay. It's there. You can watch this anytime that you're feeling helpless and hopeless. And there's lots of things that I do, you know, to shift. There's something called EMDR, and there's an app. So it will rewire your brain, actually. I don't know what EMDR stands for. Emotional modulation, something, reassessment. When you're feeling negative feelings and you just watch this little blue ball pass back and forth, you can also just do it with your eyes. Walking does it too. Resets your brain when you're going through something that makes you feel helpless and hopeless. But this is kind of a collective experience that we're going through. But yeah, the EMDR app, I think it's called EMDR. So E as in elephant, M as in mother, D as in doctor, R as in replay. EMDR app, and then it reworks the the neural pathways, and I find it effective. You should look at it like maybe 30 seconds for 3 times and see how you feel as you reprocess that. The same thing happens when you go for a walk or you do some other, you know, the eye movements is basically what it is. And that's awesome. So yeah, I was just mentioning coping skills, tapping, EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique, calling a friend, getting some help, journaling, writing, swimming, exercise, running. and remembering that this energy is very possibly not yours. So we have to be really careful what we think about, where we have our consciousness. You have to be very, very careful. Pull yourself out of it. You're like, just don't claim it. Like, this is not mine. Like, oh, I'm feeling really helpless. No, like, no, I am a sovereign being. So pull yourself out of that. Anything else to clear, heal, or do for the group? They're going to apply some healing. So send everybody to the healing temples tonight. There's a healing temple at 5th Eden and 8th Eden in the spiritual realm. Send everybody to the healing temples. You can always ask to send yourself when you go to bed. Ask for a light shield and protection from the one. Keep your emotional body clear as much as possible, and send yourself to the healing temples. Those are some energetic practices that I do that I found have really helped me. So I hope you find some benefit. I'm going to check the numbers again. Let me know, is anybody feeling a little bit better about that? I'd like to hear from whoever's been on the call the whole time. What's the positive on helplessness? I'm getting 0. What's the negative on helplessness? 0. What's the positive on hopeless? 0. Negative on hopeless? 0. So positive, everything's zeroed out, which is another way the numbers show up, which just means it's all neutralized, which is awesome. Feeling better, thanks. Yeah, like seriously, that's awesome. I love hearing that. That's why I'm here. That's why I do this work. I want you to feel better. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. So yeah, check out all my other videos. Book a discovery call. It's just a free one-on-one, 15 to 20 minutes, so we can talk about how this work can help you specifically, and our book session, because this work can be really powerful, because so much that what we're feeling is 90% past lives. Every time I go to the charts and work with somebody, it's like, it feels like 100% now. But it's really 10%. It's 90% like unresolved other lifetimes. So all that timeline shifting and all the worlds colliding, like we're feeling all of it. All our other lifetimes are happening right now. Yes, John, thank you for your donation. I really appreciate that. It's all happening right now. So we've got to clean that up. If you can clean your own Akashic records up, if you know how to do Akashic record clearing, the work that I do clears thousands, hundreds of thousands of lifetimes at a time. So it's very effective. You can also ask questions and some of your particular challenges, and we can work on that. So anyway, thank you so much. I'm gonna wrap this up. You know, just it's fun to just kind of hang out here, and I think I'm gonna hop on occasionally, like I said, and just do some spontaneous live clearing. So watch out for that if you're ever around and you want to hop on and ask some questions, and we'll see if we can't get some specialized clearing done for you. Otherwise, try and yeah, just stay in touch. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Enjoy this beautiful spring day.